fellow Americans, if you have children in the room, please get them the hell out of there because shit's gonna get ugly right here, okay? Believe me, that I can tell you. What are you doing? I think you got the wrong one on. Thank you. It's a Democrat running the board again. Bloody fucking hell. Hey, there we go. Hello, good evening. Hello, thank you. What time is it? 7? 7:15. I said 7:87. Okay. Said your show starts at 7. Well, it's 7:50. You know, yeah. Look, man, it's a lot to do, okay? It's a lot. Drive me crazy here. Hello, hi. I'm Michael Clive, producer, comedian, actor, all this kind of stuff. World's most unique impressionist, folks. And the greatest Trump impressionist in the world. Okay, although there may be a Chinese guy who does a pretty good Trump. I don't know. We're waiting. Yeah, it's open on that one still. And on the show, we read Trump's tweets in Trump's voice, okay, with lots of fun comments. And then we continue with other news. Sometimes there's a lot of it. You know, it's depressing. It's depressing. Oh my God, it's just depressing. We don't deal with red or blue. It's not red versus blue. It's right versus wrong. Yeah, right versus wrong. It's just common sense. That's what we do. It's real simple. Real simple stuff. So here we go. Trump's tweets. What do we have today? Let's do the Trump. Here we go. Where's my tweets? And by the way, get me a Coke. Get me a Coke, please. Get me a Coke. Let's go, folks. Where's my tweets? There they are. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, so where were we? Where did we leave off last time? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Here we go. All levels of government and law enforcement are watching carefully for voter fraud, including early voting. Right? During early voting. Cheat at your own peril because violators will be subject to maximum penalties, both civil and criminal. Or as Hillary calls them, uncivil. Uncivil. Yeah, okay. It is. The Democrats, they are going to be grasping at straws and everything else you can imagine. I mean, they are just grabbing on, man. Because they feel like this is something they absolutely can't lose. It's like, we can't take any more of this. We have to get this. And the funny thing is, I don't think you're going to get it, folks. You can suck my ass through a straw. Not going to happen. I don't think they're going to get it. They're going to shit bricks. Then what are they going to do? Right? Then they're going to get really nasty instead of accepting defeat. Right? Oh, that's too good. We're not that decent. We're going to be assholes. Okay, you be assholes. Watched North Dakota's Republican Kevin Cramer easily win the debate with Senator Heidi Heitkamp. Great job, Kevin. You will be a great senator. Thank you very much. Great senator. Full efforts are being made to stop the onslaught of illegal aliens from crossing our southern border. People have to apply for asylum in Mexico first, and if they fail to do that, the U.S. will turn them away. We will turn them away. And believe me, there are a lot of them who are not doing that, okay? They're ignorant. A lot of ignorance down there. The courts are asking the U.S. to do things that are not doable. Okay? They're not doable. It's an invasion, no matter how you look at it. It's a fucking invasion. These people are nuts. Oh, they just need help. Yeah, all right. Oh, they went all this time without any help. Besides that, have you seen these pictures? These are men. Most of them are men. They put some women and children in there, but they're men. And they look rather well-fed. This is absurd. This is such... Anyway, the caravans are a disgrace to the Democratic Party. Change the immigration laws now. And the election is going to happen before they get here. My guess is that if this was a plot, it took off a little too late. Oh, shit, you guys, we got with the things now. Didn't do it in time. Best job numbers in the history of our great country. Many other things likewise. So why wouldn't we win the midterms? Why wouldn't we, folks? Okay, this is not your typical election season. Dems can never do even nearly as well. Think of what will happen to your now beautiful 401ks, okay? Believe me, that I can tell you. There's a lot of stuff is going to happen, right? People say, what are you talking about? Well, when he does that, what? I don't know. Facebook has just stated that they are setting up a system to purge themselves of fake news. Does that mean CNN will finally be put out of business? I highly doubt it, but it would be nice, wouldn't it, folks? It would be really nice. Not gonna happen, though, I'm afraid. That's so stupid. We're going to purge. Meanwhile, remember the guy I told you about on Saturday, this veteran who went to war to fight for our freedom, lost 3 of his limbs, had a Facebook page going on, another business he ran through Facebook. I think it was a coffee company or something, and just doing well, had raised $300,000 for something, and then Facebook just all of a sudden hit the switch on him, turned him off, deleted his account, wouldn't talk to him. It's eerie. It's really eerie. It's just eerie. I don't like it. Like I said, I mean, I've got accounts on all these things, and I'm doing all of this conservative broadcasting here, and honestly, I really do. I feel like somebody who's living in 1930s Germany, and I better be cautious and not draw attention to myself, or else I'll be taken out, or turned off, whatever. I'm not talking about they're going to come in and kill me, but this kind of stuff shouldn't be going on, man. Shouldn't be going on. This is stupid. But that's what sore losers do. They go, they won. Instead of going, all right, you got me, man. They go, oh, fuck that. You're not getting, we're turning your shit off, bro. You're going off. Thanks a lot. Ron DeSantis had a great debate victory tonight against Andrew Gillum. That was the 21st. That was 2 days ago. A mayor who presides over one of the worst run and most corrupt cities in Florida. Ron will build on the great job done by Governor Rick Scott. Gillum will make Florida the next Venezuela. Yeah, we don't want Gillum. We don't want Gillum. I don't care what skin color he has. We don't want him. Well, it's because he's black. No, it's because he's stupid. Pull that shit with me. Like I said, I've dated more races than you probably ever even fantasized about. Huh? Yeah. Congressman Tom Reed of New York's 23rd District has done a great job. He has my complete and total endorsement. Now, here we go. Sadly, it looks like Mexico's police and military are unable to stop the caravan heading to the southern border of the United States. Criminals and unknown Middle Easterners are mixed in. I have alerted Border Patrol and military that this is a national emergency. I guess, is that my new spelling for emergency? Emergy? Maybe that's what it is, folks. It's just a misspelling. Must change laws. Okay, well, must change laws. But you can't do it. I've heard, how many people I've heard Democrats recently on news channels, their talking points being, well, I mean, one thing you could do, you could make a deal for the dreamers that are already here for the border wall. And it's like, hello. They already tried that. He offered them that. Remember last year, he offered them that even more than the number they were. As he said, look, I'll even raise the number of dreamers and, build the wall. No. They didn't want to do it. So I don't know why people keep mentioning that like it's a talking point. It's not. They stopped it. They didn't want to do it because they want to, say it with me, everybody, they want to obstruct. Asswipes. Every time you see a caravan, not a Dodge Caravan. I'm talking about People illegally coming or attempting to come into our country illegally think of and blame the Democrats for not giving us the votes to change our pathetic immigration laws. Remember the midterms. So unfair to those who come in illegally. These people from Honduras, these people that are coming up here, you're starting to hear like interviews with them and stuff, and they're clueless. These people are so clueless. They're so clueless. It's all, they talk almost like a type of intellectual, what would you call them? I don't know. I mean, it's like they don't have a lot of intellect. They don't have a lot of brain power. They don't have a lot of knowledge. It's almost kind of like the limited knowledge of a type of people who would continue to have babies and breed even though they can't afford them and can't. Because that's what they did. Oh, let's breed ourselves out of existence and then run to another country and they will help us. We don't have to be responsible. Great, thanks. What? Too brutal? Come on. Look, I mean, people come here all the time from other nations and they go through the process and do the paperwork and pay the money. And then these people, thousands of them, they just get to walk through? Are you fucking kidding me? It's like you invite people into your home on occasion, but you don't just let people walk in your home uninvited, masses of them, that you don't even know, and then you have to pay for their health care and their food, and you have to find a bed for them. Fuck that. You don't do that stuff. Neither do these fucking celebrities who go, we should let them in. Let them into your fucking house. You got room. Right? They do. They got room. They could buy a room. They could buy a little hotel on their property. Imagine that. So this is where y'all gonna be staying over here. Now, if you want to, you can bring us, like breakfast in bed and stuff like that. Become part of the help staff. All right. Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador were not able to do the job of stopping people from leaving their country and coming illegally to the U.S. We will now be cutting off or substantially reducing the massive foreign aid routinely given to them. Just kind of like you cut off your kids' allowance when they don't take out the fucking trash. Is that right? Big night in Texas. Yeah, I remember that. Shock report. U.S. paying more for illegal immigrant births than Trump's wall. Yeah, that's not a shocker. We pretty much could give America the cleanest air in the world. This is something I say all the time. All these people bitching and moaning, oh, you got clean air. They're like, dude, you need to go over there and do your little marches because, oh, we don't want to go over there. It's scary and frightening over there. Those people are crazy. Oh, okay. I guess you don't believe in your cause that much. It's like telling someone to flush the toilet and they already flush the toilet all the time, You need to flush. I flush it every time. Oh. So they got no business coming after us. Like this fucking Leonardo DiCaprio and shit, giving speeches. It's like, you're preaching to the wrong people, asswipe. I'm sorry. They're over there in those nasty, filthy countries that you don't want to set foot in because you're a fucking, what do they call it? Prima donna? Oh, I'm not going there. I just want to bitch at Americans because they're so easy to, The fake news media has been talking about recent approval ratings of me by countries around the world, including the European Union, as being very low. I say, of course they're low, because for the first time in 50 years, I am making them pay a big price for doing business with America. Okay? Why should they like me? Why should they, right? They shouldn't. But I still like them. Good friends of mine, by the way. Great people. Wow, thank you, Houston. That was a huge crowd, man. Last state to register to vote in Alabama, California. California, they still count? South Dakota and Wyoming. Let's go, Florida. You can cast your ballot before Election Day in Florida. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm there, dude. Good. I'm going to go do the early voting. Massive crowd. Look at that. Houston, Texas. Think about that. Look at this. Look at this. Right? Biden and Hillary, they couldn't even fill a fucking 7-Eleven. There he is. There he is. Everybody's saying shit about, well, you know, he and Trump hated each other, so what's the deal? Well, have you ever disliked someone? Yeah. And then made up later or didn't worry about it afterward? You just figured, what the hell? Let's, you know, yeah. All right, then shut the fuck up. It's politics. I mean, what are these people thinking? Duh. All right. At stake in this election, whether we continue the extraordinary prosperity we have achieved and get more, okay, and more, or whether we let the radical Democratic, bad mistake, not Democratic, whether we let the radical Democrat mob take a giant wrecking ball to our country and our economy. You know the answer to that one, people. Look at this crowd. Holy cheap shit. Today's Democratic Party. I did it again. Remember, right? Well, remember you too, right? When you're out talking about shit, never say Democratic Party because that's absolutely, it's actually wrong. It's not the Democratic Party. The United States is a democratic government. The Democrat Party is a bunch of fucking losers. I don't know. Today's Democrat Party would rather protect criminal aliens than American citizens, which is why the Democrats must be voted out of office, folks. Out of office. I want them out. Get them out, right? Get them the hell out of there. We send our deepest condolences to Representative Lou Barletta and the entire Barletta family on the passing of his brother. Lou has been working so hard despite his terrible situation for the people of Pennsylvania. Our thoughts and prayers are with Lou and the entire Barletta family. See, I told you I'm a nice guy. Say shit like that, see? Congressman Eric Paulson of the great state of Minnesota has done a fantastic job in cutting taxes and job-killing regulations. Hardworking and very smart. Keep Eric in Congress. He has my strong endorsement as opposed to my weak one. He's got the strong. Jay Weber of New Jersey running for Congress, doing a great job against a person who is looking to raise taxes substantially, right? Substantial. Jay wants big tax cuts and changes. A Harvard graduate and father of 7. Okay, 7. And believe me, unlike the Democrats and the lefties, believe me, those kids were probably planned. You can't be too successful when you run around with a bunch of unplanned kids. One after another. I mean, one is bad enough. When you got another and another and another, you got some issues. You got some issues. But most people never deal with those issues. They just go along with their life. Hey, what's going on? Jay wants big tax cuts and changes. A Harvard graduate, father of 7. Jay will be great for New Jersey and get the job done. And I will help. I don't know how I'm going to help, but I'm going to do. I just helped right there. I just read that thing for you, Jay, okay? So get off my back, all right? Get off my back. The people of Puerto Rico are wonderful, but the inept politicians are trying to use the massive and ridiculously high amounts of hurricane disaster funding to pay off other obligations. The U.S. will not bail out long outstanding and unpaid obligations with hurricane relief money. Okay? Yeah, we talked about that on this show before. I was mentioning that. The way they try to spin it is that, oh my God, this hurricane came and hit us, and you couldn't even fix our power grid like North Carolina or something. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. You're an alien. You're a freaking island out there we have to get all the stuff there first through, over the sea. And on top of that, you've been fucking up your electric grid with freaking, it's like, you get there and the corruption within Puerto Rico, because I think it's because they're so far away, right? I mean, it's different. So what do you got? Mexico, Venezuela, Guatemala, all these countries that want to come here to the U.S. because they're poor and broke. And then you got the Spanish island of Puerto Rico, who also can't get their shit together. Anybody see a connection here? Let's not be stupid. Look, people need help, fine, but don't fucking squander the shit away and then say, hey, we blew all our shit on some crazy ass shit. I don't know what, but we need more money. Right, our guys getting out there, with our electric trucks to try to put Puerto Rico back together, and they're not dealing with real power line shit. They're looking up, they're going, well, you guys got fucking extension cords running up and around here. This is... I mean, okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's skip. Are we done? We're done. Good. Billions, here's one more. Billions of dollars are and will be coming into the United States coffers because of tariffs. Okay, some people don't like them. I happen to like them. Okay, thank you very much, folks. Great also for negotiations. If a country won't give us a fair trade deal, we will institute tariffs on them. Okay? Parents, pay attention. This is a good idea for the kids. Tariffs. Used or not, jobs and businesses will be created. U.S. respected again. Okay? Again. What do you mean by again? You mean back like when slavery was... Shut the fuck up. They do that all the time, don't they? Oh, that's what he means. No, it isn't. All right, on to the rest of this. I don't want this to drag out. Come on, let's rush. Let's get this show out of the way here. I know I do this show, and then I gotta go back and cut things up, and all right. Yes, I'm complaining. Okay, so what's in the news? What's in the news? We got some. I want to do this Obama shit first because this is just funny. This guy is such a fucking... What a flaming asshole, this guy. So, hey, there I am. What a motherfucking asshole I am, folks. I'm a son of a bitch. So he says, where is it? Where is this asshole? I mean, you could just play almost any part of this and shit comes out. You just... If you're in the know, if you pay attention to news and politics and stuff like this, nearly everything he says here, you'll be going, what? What? But you see the people behind him going, yay, oh my God. They do look. And these people, they're smiling. Go for it, Obama. Tell us your playing.
Are more important than any I can remember in my lifetime, and that includes when I was on the ballot.
Look how effective a speaker I am.
That's saying something. Politicians say every time, this is the most important election. This one's really that important.
This one's really that important. I told you. There's all kinds of messages I get all the time from people who hate what I do, hate me because I'm on Trump's side or something. But, there's all kinds of them. One of them today was somebody left a message saying it was about the when I was comparing my Trump to Alec Baldwin, and they go, they said anybody can mimic Trump's cadence. Alec Baldwin is what was it? Alec Baldwin is spoofing for comedy. No, Alec Baldwin is spoofing because it's all he's got. He doesn't have a good impression. But I understand. I know what Alex Baldwin's doing. He's doing the same sort of, if you can't do an impression, you just act like a smartass, like when your mom tells you to clean your room. You don't literally try to impersonate your mother, right? You don't sit there and go, clean your room, honey. You don't do that like I would. You do the other thing. You do what Alec does, right? You go, clean your room. And that's what you do. It's so spoofy. Whatever. Alex sucks, and people need to be reminded of how he's treated other people, okay? And I mean like other people, like citizens, other people in the business, and you can't do that. If he was a Republican, he wouldn't be working right now. And I just think that the hypocrisy is ridiculous.
The stakes are high. The consequences of anybody here not turning out and doing everything you can to get your friends, neighbors, family to turn out, the consequences of you staying home would be profoundly dangerous to this.
Do I sound like I really don't want you to stay home? If your neighbor can't get out, crash through the front door or something and get him. Get him down to vote.
This country, to our democracy. It is not a Democratic or a Republican idea that we are not supposed to pressure the Attorney General or the FBI to use the criminal justice system to try to punish political opponents. That's not.
Oh, that's not how I'm getting pissed off now. Don't you love when he gets off? This is not. Here, what's this?
Not how America works. That's how some tin pot dictatorship works. This
is not how America works. That's how some tin pot dictatorship works. You're over, Mr. Obama. You're done. You're finished. You don't matter. And all this speak like this, I can do it just as good as you and make you sound very ineffective. The jig is up, brother. I know. It's out. Nobody cares except these fools back here. Wow. Let's see how many empty seats there are in here. I'm a narcissistic son of a bitch. That I can tell you, folks. So, yeah. What's he talking about? Using the FBI to do what? The federal justice system. Well, we had his administration, justice system targeting the IRS, targeting conservatives. We had that. We had, what was the other one we had? There was like, well, there was many of them. Well, of course, they belittled Benghazi. They forgave Hillary for what anyone else would be in fucking jail for. And the funny thing is, you mentioned those two last ones, Benghazi or Hillary, and any Democrat who's like a real Obama fan will just like roll their eyes like, oh, that again. So, just because he says that it's nothing, it's something that department did that was below the belt. And, it's not, you could say the same thing. Use the Justice Department and the IRS to go after conservatives. That's not how America works. See? Works just the same. This guy's a fool.
It's supposed to be America.
He's over.
It shouldn't be Democratic or Republican to say we don't threaten freedom of the press.
Oh, we don't threaten freedom of the press. There have been many people, presidents throughout history, who have said they don't want particular press members or organizations in their midst at times. Do the research. John F. Kennedy did it. Lincoln did it. I'm sure Obama did it somewhere. I didn't look it up before I played this, but, it's just, the thing is, anything that comes out of Obama's mouth is subject to be, researched. Because he relies on a lot of fools who use their cell phone for anything but Googling. Don't Google what I said. That's not American. That's like the words of who was it? Well, it was Hitler, right. Stop thinking and follow me. That's him. That's Obama. Where's the other? Do we have? I want this.
Unlike some, I actually try to state facts. I believe in facts.
Oh, here it is.
All right?
Here we go. Get ready, folks. Get ready. It's the Obama hokey speak. I'm going to do the hokey speak. Here we go. Let's watch.
I believe in a fact-based reality. And
I believe in a fact-based reality. Here I go. I'm going to make it sound like everything I say is so goofy you couldn't possibly believe it. I'm so good at that. And you swallow it right up, don't you, folks? You just love it.
a fact-based politics. I don't believe in just making stuff up. I think you should actually say to people what's true.
I don't believe in making stuff up. I believe, what do you say? You should say what's true. And by the way, I'm full of shit. In case you didn't know. Isn't he? Oh, my God. What was it? If you want to keep your health care provider, you can keep your health care provider. You want to keep your doctor? Their health care costs are going to go down. Way down. This guy is such a fucking liar. And I mean, again, if I Googled it, I didn't Google. I got so much shit in my notes for other topics. But this, if you Google it, just Google it, you'll find all kinds of shit to contradict everything he says. This guy is a fucking liar. It's so, I mean, it is just, I don't say what's true. But I know that you believe that I say what's true. Because I'm an asshole, believe it or not. Oh, God. Dangerous man. That's a dangerous man, folks. Bigly dangerous. Don't like him. Don't like. Never did. Saw through his crooked ass shit from day one. We have, I want to play these because I was going to play them the other day, but let's play them now. Where are they? They are, I want you guys to see this. Hopefully an ad won't play here. But it might because I'm overdue. So this is in Portland, Oregon, at a Portland rally. This was October, 14th? It was last month. And apparently, like I said before, this shit just goes on there like every night, downtown Portland, like it's a fucking circus. I mean, it's just, this is always, you got this group over here of homeless people, and then you got this group of others. It's bizarre. But sometimes they organize and they get some groups together. So this is the kind of fun that they have down there. Getting fucking gas, pepper spray. Oh, you motherfucker. Well, let's go. Come on, fatso. Bring it on. Oh. Fuck that shit, bro. Hey, bro, you all right? I'm going to get him. Come here, fatso. These fucking dudes. Get him. Come on, man. Yeah. What do you say now? Come on. Yeah. We'll stick this flag up your ass, bro. Come on, bitch. Rip that fucking thing off your face. These guys. We got pepper spray too, asshole. So what's funny, I still don't get this. There's the police. Looks like there's something going on over here. What do they got? Paintball guns? They got... No, it's probably those pellets or something. I mean, this shit goes on from here to Christmas. It's all over YouTube. You can just look at it. Look. This guy's injured. Here's some flowers. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Some of it gets really freaking stupid, too. Now, here's one of my favorites. You probably saw this. It's been out a lot. This was actually filmed by a guy that I know through Twitter. and he's a little upset. His name is Brendan Farley, and he goes out and he captures a lot of this stuff. Well, he does a lot of stuff, but recently he happened to be capturing some of this stuff in Portland, and all of a sudden his clips start showing up all over everywhere. And you know how when you see a clip on TV, YouTube, they'll have like a little text at the top, whose it is. Well, his, you know, this is the problem with the internet. People copy your photo or your video and they post it, and then someone else posts it. And then, so all of a sudden you don't know when you're looking at someone's post. If your name isn't ingrained in that video, you lose it. And he lost a lot. He lost a lot of it. So he had like 1,000-something followers on Twitter the night before his stuff hit. And then a week later, he only gained like 2,000 out of it. I thought, what the hell? I thought he'd been swiped. But that's why, because his videos all got swiped. And I said, dude, you need to freaking watermark your videos. So maybe he does. I don't know. But this is, you've seen this. This is just unbelievable.
Why are you trying to block me? I'm fucking trying to walk here.
I obey traffic signals.
You're a fucking snarky little fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up.
Try something, bitch.
I'm not. I'm not gonna punch you. I'm not like your husband.
I'm not gonna punch you. I'm not like your husband. You see his body language? This guy's a fucking puss. I don't know. I'm not sure. Are these guys with him? These guys here?
I'm not gonna punch you.
I'm not married.
I'm not like your boyfriend or your cop boyfriend who's gonna fucking knock you out, so don't worry.
My husband died in 9/11.
Good for him. Good. Good. Those NYPD were a bunch of fucking sodomizing immigrants with their bully sticks. So yeah, your husband probably fucking should rot in the grave.
So let's see. Here he gets the credit. Good, Brendan Farley. So my question is this though: why are all these other guys just like standing there? I mean, I may have done something, but I know I would have said something. I'd probably look at it, dude, shut the fuck up. No, are these guys afraid or are they with him? I can't figure that out. But this guy's dumb as a box of rocks. And apparently he was being misidentified as like a Portland skater or something. And so they had to come back and say, look, it's not him, okay? So quit sending him hate mail and sending bombs to his house and just... Man, you get identified. And by the way, speaking of bombs, George Soros, he got a bomb sent to his house last night, something like that. Whoops. Wow. That shit is scary. Oh, my God. But I mean, you know, you talk about somebody who looks like they're past their expiration date. If anybody, it was George Soros. My goodness. That guy, he's a troublemaker, too. All right. Any others? Pro-communist? Oh, this is a good one. You're going to love this one. Let's go. So these people, they're going to do an ad.
Have become the party of open borders,
It's a Trump
and
ad.
abolishing our brave men and women of ICE and other law enforcement agencies. Liberals care more about illegal immigrants than they do about our own citizens. It's time to put America first. Tell Democrats to stop obstructing the agenda that you, the American people, voted for, and to finish building the wall, funding the wall, getting it done.
And getting these immigrants
you saw
the
that
hell
flag,
out
right?
of here.
With the cross on it? That's a known white supremacist symbol. So them going around pushing their Christianity on people who aren't even necessarily Christian.
The sign with the cross on it is a known white supremacist symbol. I can hear this guy already, and I got a whole visual, whole mental thing about who he is and how capable he isn't. Okay, you can just tell by listening to somebody speak most of the time. I can really just sort of most people can
with
too.
Their holiday, their obsession with freedom of speech marks that they want to hurt people.
They want to hurt people.
Down here. This is new for this.
Apparently, these guys are just Christians. So anyway, they're talking back and forth.
This day ain't a dead day. This ain't no funeral. This is a party for our Lord and Christ Jesus Christ.
So this isn't the good part, though. Hang on, it gets really good.
Wait, that's not a joke.
It will win because we must go down to a single-class society. Now, after...
Never hand a dickhead amateur a microphone. I get so tired of seeing this crap, man. You know, you people are really bad. Uh-huh. So, let's, where's the part here? I think it's this guy right here, this dick shit. He gets his fucking, watch this.
I'm right over here. You can come and get me if you want.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh. Ow, my back hurts. Can you get up? Yeah, I think so. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, my knee probably bent the wrong way. Yeah, okay, fatso, let's go. How do you feel now, dickwad? I mean, come on. Is that justice or what? Oh, I'll tell you, folks. The Lord does work in mysterious ways. That I can tell you. That I can tell you loud and clear, folks. So that's it. That was what I mean, I saw that somewhere else and I was like, oh, I got to get that. Okay. Are we done? There's so much more. I can't. No, it's already 43 minutes. We're done. We're done. Couple real quicks though. We have where was it? Oh yeah, this thing about what's her name? She was on. They made Megyn Kelly apparently apologize for some stuff that she said. What did she said? Something about blackface or some shit. God damn it! Where is it? Come here! Come here! Come here! I'm sorry, folks. We're really prepared here. So they made Megyn Kelly apologize. She made some comment about blackface in our culture is abhorrent. History of blackface. Some things. I don't know. She said something. So everybody's going, oh yeah, you should apologize. Yeah. Well, so my thought was that, you know, I'm like, okay, apologies. Yeah, apologies. You know, they need to be coming from all sides, right? All races who say such things, terrible things. They need to be coming, not just from people like Megyn Kelly or Donald Trump. I think some apologies, a lot of apologies should be coming to America, okay, from people like Snoop Dogg, Louis Farrakhan, Al Sharpton, Spike Lee, and on. And I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, how else are we going to have fairness and equality unless it's on both sides? You can't say this and you can't say this. When are people going to get this fucking... That's such an easy message. It's like, oh, duh. Let me see. Okay, so this person can say it, but that person can't. Let's do it that way. No, let's not. 75... What was the Twitter? 25% of millennials say that they have PTSD from the 2016 election. 75% of millennials say that 25% of millennials are incapable morons who should be neutered. But yeah, the inequality is just absurd. Here's Louis Farrakhan a couple weeks ago talking, giving a speech and talking about the Jews. Don't tell me you hate me. Some shit. He goes, I don't hate Jews. I hate termites. Which was a real trigger word because the Nazis used that in referring to Jews. And not a word was uttered from CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, NBC, whatever. You get the picture. Jimmy Kimmel didn't come out and say anything. Stephen Colbert. That's what I call him. He didn't come out and say anything. I just hope that people really see that there's such a double standard. It's asymmetrical treatment, and you're never going to have a balanced society if one gets to do all this nasty shit, and then the other people, if they even do a little bit of it, they're stomped. They're stomped. You can't do that. You can't have it. Can't have it. Chelsea Handler. Now, I didn't have time to look up who she was. I'm sure I saw her in a movie or something, but I don't know who the fuck she is. By name, I'm like going, who? She's supposed to be some sort of comedian. Yeah. Anything like Samantha Bee? Oh, that's hilarious. Chelsea Handler, she's ashamed of her success as a white Jew in the biz. That's interesting. So she's got a point there. Then she goes on to say, I've been badly behaved for 20 years and getting tons of money thrown at me for being a loudmouth. You could say I'm talented, but you could also say I'm not talented. Let's go with the latter. That would be called Hollywood's biased, right? That's a saying that, you know, because I would never say that. I'm not talented. What, am I stupid? No. So again, I don't know who she is. But, you know, basically what she's admitting is that, you know, there are tons of actually untalented people making a lot of money, and all productions, you know, they're in a lot of the productions because they're just good enough so that Hollywood writers and special effects people can, you know, punch them up. And, you know, I mean, remember, straight acting is easiest. That's the easiest job you can get. It's just some guy, you know, playing investigators. And, what's up? What'd you find? Oh, my God. So what do we got on this guy? You know, that's easy. Comedy is a bit more difficult. If you're going to do something really unique and original, it's even more difficult. But clean comedy is even harder because you can't cuss. But so Chelsea goes on. When I started to look around at people that don't have as successful of a career or are working twice as hard to achieve the same things, I started to feel really gross about myself. It just looks like a bunch of older white turtles and men who are 85 plus saying, women, you don't get a voice, and we have to say no to that. Just shut the fuck up. You know, this is part of the problem. She starts off right by saying, oh, Hollywood, they're biased towards Jews. She got that part right. But then she went off and started blaming white people. Okay. There's no mention of, like, people in general in here who are discriminated against in the industry. Remember, black people a few years ago, remember? They fought Hollywood. And they said, you know, there's inequality. We need more roles in movies. And Hollywood didn't fight them. Hollywood went, oh, okay. We're so sorry. We'll put more in. I'll put you in. So my theory is this. If you fit the part, good. Then put them in. Don't. If nobody's racist, then it's not going to happen. I mean, you know, you don't stop the whole project to go, oh, he's perfect. Oh, my God. But human resources says we need to put a black man in there. So let's. And maybe the black guy you pick, you're out of time now, and he's not very good. But whatever. At least we got a black guy in there. What are blacks? They're roughly like 16% of the population, right? I think. And 75 of unwanted pregnancies. But anyway, 75%. That's a lot. 75% of black children have no father. Brilliant. They fall into, I call it the rap trap, right? They fall into this it's the rap trap. There's no real father to guide them away into, you know, being their own person. So they just follow. It's just like a chain reaction thing. It's nasty. Did I digress again? I did. We better cut this off before it gets out of hand here. But I did hear someone on The View talking about Asians. They were talking about immigration again, about what's the problem with this caravan? What's the problem with it? Well, can they stay with you? No. Okay, good. But she's like going, the people of America need to be told the truth, and that Asians are actually 40% of the immigration. Oh. Well, when's the last time you saw an Asian caravan? And I don't recall seeing any Asian ghettos. I mean, it's this simple. You know, you can't come here illegally on a boat or anything. You know, you got to show passports. It's only at the border you sneak across. I have a little experience with Asians in this country and how they went through the work to, I know some. They went through the work to get their citizenship. Some of them do come here illegally, but they're not, Asians, they're not a strain on our welfare system. They don't look for handouts. They're hardworking people, and that's just period. You can say whatever you want, but that's the way it is. So, but, since they're stuck on stereotyping on skin colors and shit, that's what they always say. Again, on The View, it was another point they were making. Oh, they always have to make this about brown and black skin people. Oh, my God. So since they're stuck on that, perhaps exactly, we might ask which skin colors are the largest drain on our welfare system. I'd wager it's not Asians. What's their skin color? Yellow? I've seen some brown ones. And by the way, if you watch videos of the caravan, you'll see there are some white-skinned people in there. It's pretty funny. You go, there's a white guy right there. He's a white guy. All right. That's good. That's good. I'm done. 50 minutes. Come on. Let's get out of here. We got to get out of here sooner. All right. Let's go do some editing. You bloody fucking hell. All right, everybody, I'm Michael Clive. Thanks a lot for joining us. Again, we don't deal with red versus white, blue. We do right versus wrong, which is common sense. And it just so happens that the Democrats and the left, well, they always come out on the stupid side, so I can't help that. It's not common sense. But we'll see you next time. Thanks.